مشاهدينا الكرام، أهلا ومرحبا فيكم بحلقة جديدة من لما. الفن التشكيلي هو أحد الطرق اللي بيعبر فيها الفنان عن ما بداخله وعن مشاعره. وبشكل عام المهاجرين الكنديين دائما ببحثوا عن طرق لدمج هويتهم في المجتمع الكندي. لنحكي أكثر عن هذا الموضوع بسرني أستضيف اليوم الفنانة التشكيلية أرمينة كيشيشيان.
Hello.
Welcome to the show, Armine.
Thank
I'm
you.
very happy to have you. Armine, you are preparing for a new production called Follow Your Heart. And this is the 5th production for Evolution Dance Theatre, your non-profit organization. Before we talk about this production, tell me more about your background and about yourself. How did you end up doing such shows?
I have Armenian heritage, and I was born in Iran, and I was very, very interested in dance and in art. And at some point, I decided to take belly dance classes, and of course, in our culture, it's a taboo. And I fell in love with the art. I love Arabic music. I love Arabic dancing. And during that process, I became very, very creative, and I started writing stories. And as I started writing stories, more things came to mind, and I started my first production in 2006, and then started producing afterwards. I believe that freedom of expression and artistry is very important. So by being in that culture where we cannot really perform, I really wanted to kind of go beyond and explore that.
But as a Canadian immigrant, you came from Iran. Did you find any difficulties to connect the Iranian or Persian culture with the Canadian culture?
I actually came as a teenager to go to school, to continue my education here. And I felt very comfortable. I didn't really feel a culture shock. I felt very comfortable. It felt at home.
Now your new production,
Yes.
which is the 5th production for Evolution Dance Theatre. It's called Follow Your Heart, which is a Middle Eastern love story and of taboo and tradition. Tell us more about this production.
This story I started writing, and it is a love story which we can all connect. It's universal, and it showcases really the roots and the traditions of the Middle East. So we basically start saying, here is East, here is West, see how different we are. But then by the time the story is finished, we are really not that different. We are all connected as one human race. That's what I really believe in. But really, it's about a modern Middle Eastern woman, Almaza, who is really in love with a traditional man. So through this story, the whole culture gets unveiled. And all the conflict that is happening between families, between culture, in the society, the friendships, you have to come and see it.
Yeah, for sure. I'm going to be there. You were saying, like, I've been looking at your video and your production. I see that you have a huge cast or a global cast. How do you connect with all those artists to come and perform at your shows?
This show, which is, we call it a Middle Eastern spectacle, it has different genres. It has belly dance, it has Middle Eastern dance in it, it has hip-hop, jazz, fusion, interpretive, contemporary. And what happens here is that we're looking for dancers and artists who can basically perform more than one genre. There are people who are performing, for example, belly dance and contemporary.
Are they all volunteers or professional artists?
They're all professional. They all get paid. And we have some coming from Europe, coming from South America, from US, from Canada. And we just look for them. We look for talent.
When you mentioned now that they all get paid, what's the reason that made Evolution Dance Theatre as a non-profit organization, not for profit? Why did you make it non-profit?
It is non-for-profit because the intention is not to make profit, although it would be very nice. The intention is really to bring in social issues and cultural issues on mainstream. Belly dancing, Middle Eastern dancing, all of that, the whole culture of Armenian, Persian, Arab, Turkish, all of that, we're all connected with that because the roots are the same, the culture is the same, I believe, but the religion is different, the language is different. So my intention really was
You always look for the similarities.
I look for similarities, commonalities instead of differences, and I like to bring all of that on mainstream because as far as I know, if Armenian group performs or a Persian or Arabic group performs, normally it's for the community. But by having all of this in a universal language where everybody can come and participate, then we can really showcase this whole culture to the whole world. That's my intention.
And your target audience, of course, is going to be everybody.
Everybody.
Who has interest in the Middle East or Persia?
Not necessarily. People who have interest in dance, in art, people who have interest in culture, people who have interest in human behavior, because a lot gets unfold how we're all connected.
From your personal level, what would you like us to take from you?
Me, personally?
Yeah.
Live your life fully.
I mean, from the show. From the show.
From the show, I really believe because it's multi-layered, different people will take differently. The mandate of the company is to entertain, to inspire, and educate. We entertain, it's a show business, to inspire so that we can feel the peace and the love and the empowerment from within, and to educate so that if there are issues in the culture that could be enhanced or showcased, we can work on that so it can come out on mainstream. If anything, it's the spectacular costumes and the music that is really haunting. It's a feast to the soul, feast for the eyes. Just beautiful. There's acting, there's dancing. It's really like a live movie. So it's going to see a live movie, basically, and have all your senses enhanced by watching, by hearing, by feeling. It's a drama, so there is going to be conflict on the stage. So when the audience sits watching that, they would really feel the characters. And by feeling the characters, that's how we go in deeper. And then we say, should we question this part of our culture, or should we question this particular issue? For example, women don't belly dance. If we are from good family, we're not supposed to dance. That's the culture.
Yeah.
But why? My interest is why. It's a beautiful dance. Why not? Why not express?
Yes, that's true. Let's watch a short video from your previous production, and then we're going to stop for a short break and continue the interview.
Sure.
مشاهدينا، وقفة قصيرة مع الإعلان بعد ما نشوف فيديو من البرودكشنز لأرميني. مشاهدينا أهلا وسهلا فيكم. قبل الإعلان كنا عم نحكي مع أرميني كشيشيان الفنانة التشكيلية عن البرودكشن اللي عم بتحضر له Follow Your Heart. Armini, welcome again to the show and thank you for being with us.
Pleasure.
We're starting to see that the Canadian public has more interest in such shows. What makes your production different than any other production, or what makes it unique?
One of the reasons is the diversity and multiculturalism that we enter into our productions. The concept, we have different genres of dances. This already increases the interest because belly dance by itself, it's not enough to hold the audience for 2 hours. There are other dance forms in Middle East, such as Armenian dances, Persian dances, folklore dances in Arabic or in even other Persians. And so diversity, different genres, women's empowerment as well, the storyline. And this is not your regular show. It encompasses many things, and there is no production that is happening like this to my knowledge. There are other belly dance shows or other storylines, but nothing with original stories. Very elaborate costuming, beautiful music that is being composed or is composed already for the show, and the whole concept and the issue that we bring in on mainstream.
Well, how many do you expect to attend the show?
Well, we are at Harbourfront. We are at the Harbourfront, and it takes less than 500 seats. It's over 400, so we hope that it's packed.
Yeah, your last show was sold out?
Not quite. We were almost there, but not quite.
And this show is going to be 4 days, from May 8th until May 11th?
Yes, May 8, 9, 10, which is Thursday, Friday, Saturday at 8 p.m. and Mother's Day, Sunday at 11th.
The sponsors, are you still open for sponsors?
Yes, we are still open for the smaller sponsors for $1,000. Their logo goes on our website, and we are quite large and big on social media. But we do have a main sponsor right now that I like to mention. It's Vertibel Creations, and they do beautiful artistic blinds. So we are very appreciative and thankful for our sponsor.
Well, Armini, I wish you all the best, and we're looking forward to see your show. And we also want to remind the viewers that for free tickets and promotion, they have to follow you on social media, Twitter and Facebook.
Yes.
And we all advise you to check their website for more details. And all the best to you.
Thank you very much. Thank you all. See you there.
Thank you. ولهون مشاهدينا وصلنا لختام هاللقاء. إن شاء الله بنشوفكم بالعرض تبع أرميني كشيشيان الفنانة التشكيلية، وأنا إن شاء الله بلتقي فيكم الأسبوع القادم، وراح أترككم مع بقية البرنامج. مع السلامة.